What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I crack codes. Today in this video, I want to talk a little bit about LOA versus the override structure on helping and training agents. There's a little bit of confusion when it comes to overrides and LOA. I want to talk a little bit about leadership too, kind of leading from the front. And what I've learned, going from a W-2 position, brokeraging manager where you're training agents and stuff like that, into kind of building your own agency and then hiring staff, LOA, because both things are a little bit different. Both things require an enormous amount of effort, an enormous amount of expertise, an enormous amount of skill, right? Like going from a top sales producer, going from a closer to somebody who's training agents, it's very different as far as the skill set is concerned. That's why you'll see a lot of top producing agents, a lot of closers who seemingly won't move up in companies. And a big reason behind that is for two reasons. Is A, the producer is going to make more money in that position. For them, they're going to make more money for the company as well, right? The second reason is the company doesn't necessarily want to remove someone who's doing a high bulk percentage of sales and put them in a leadership position, because it'll take 3 or 4 people to replace that person's income. Now, with that being said, right, all you guys that are new agents who want mentors to help you out, and it's like you think they're holding the world from you. You think they're withholding, all this information from you, and the truth is, they're busy, right? And so that's how we're going to kind of segue into the LOA versus the override, the traditional comp structure of an override for life insurance agents. Um, Both are justified in my opinion. I think one is just a little bit more flawed as far as level of support that should be provided and could be provided. So the way it works, right, with an override is, it's pretty simple, dude. You sell X amount of policies, the upline gets X percentage from those policies that you sell. Very simple, right? So they're getting maybe 10, 20, 30% of an override on your business. Now, that's really not that much if you think about it. The problem is a lot of producers aren't even committed, and people are joining this industry not understanding how many hats you have to wear when you first start. You have to be your own CEO, you have to be your own CFO, your own COO, CIO, right? Like chief information, like CTO, technology officer. Like you have to learn how to do websites, you got to learn how to do marketing. You have to train and develop your own, you know, SOPs and admins and stuff like that. So for most people, they're just looking to get started to make a quick buck, right? And if that's you and you're not too sure if this is going to be the right move for you, and you have a job, W-2 job, I honestly think you should go all in. So you have to be committed, because it's going to take a long time for you guys to develop the skills, especially over the phone, to be profitable in this business. And that's where the LOA model really seems to be a good fit for a lot of people who join the industry. Most people are looking at it with the lens of greed, right? Like, and you should when it comes to overrides, because it's like, man, well, this guy's just going to sign me up and get 10% of all my business. That's dumb. And like, yeah, the other guy's thinking, well, dude, I don't got the time to train you. It's only 10%. And you're probably not even going to get started to begin with, right? So both are kind of validated in its own way. But an LOA is really an agreement to have a real partnership, a real success venture between both parties, right? It's not more beneficial for one than it is for the other, right? The top selling producer who's going to train you is literally taking money out of their pocket just to get on a call with you guys, right? Just to get on a call, it's going to take money out of their pocket. It's a lot of time, and it's a lot of trust being built on both sides. And LOA, you're not getting your commission, you're getting some kind of pay structure where you're agreeing to basically hand off all the money that you make from your sales to your upline. Your upline is going to pay you a fair amount. And it's probably going to be a less contingency as far as the chargebacks are concerned, right? So maybe it's like a 2-3 month chargeback contingency on a LOA agent. But that's going to allow you to not focus so much on the commissions and focus on your skills, right? So if you're like an agent who has commission breath and you're like, I gotta pay the rent, I gotta pay the rent, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find ways to like do things a little bit shaky. Like you're gonna find ways around certain things just so that you can get paid, and that's not good, right? You want to be able to develop the systems and the processes, and you want to earn and learn on their dime, okay? I know that sounds messed up, but at the other end of the spectrum, hey, I'm putting in all this effort and you can absolutely earn and learn on my dime because we're going to build a strategic relationship together, and I'm going to show you how to do this the right way, and it is going to take a lot out of me, right? Out of my time and stuff as well. So I will get compensated for that on the back end as well. So I'm taking LOA all day over an override. I think overrides also, a lot of agents don't know about roll up debt. You're recruiting a ton of agents. They might have debt that can roll up to you. There's precautions you can take to stop that from happening. But it's just much easier to do LOA and assign commissions straight to your upline 100%, right? And then you guys will work out a deal or a pay structure to where this person is going to help you succeed in this area of business. And there's a couple of people out there who do LOA very well. And I also think, guys, it's very important to lead from the front. Okay, this is the last part here. You have to be in the field. If you're going to give strategic sales advice, if you're going to give advice on objections, if you're going to give advice on carriers and things of that nature, and you're not in the field selling on a day-to-day basis, you're not going to notice the nuances that an agent who is actively selling, right? You're so far removed from the processes. You're so far removed from the struggles of being on the phone and having to deal with three parties, right? Your party, the client party, and oftentimes there's the carrier side that you're going to have to deal with as well. And there's just so many different nuances that only an agent who's actively selling in the field is going to consistently be in tune with. And it's important to seek leadership who is currently in the field. Okay, I don't care what you guys say. Oh, it's so hard to produce and train. Well, dude, don't train. Move your ass out the way. Don't train, right? Go be an agent, dude. Don't come up with excuses. Oh, I'm so busy, this and that. Nah, dude, do more. Do more. You absolutely can do more, okay? You need to find someone who's in the field, who's currently writing business. For all my leaders out there who are pioneering, right, very big insurance agencies who really can't be in the scope of business, you guys are visionaries, okay? The whole goal of a visionary is to expand your vision. And that's the main focus that you guys should be doing. Now, if you're not solely focusing on expanding your vision and spreading your mission statement and your message of your company, it's time to delegate. You have to delegate. You have to delegate to agents who are in the field currently writing and experiencing those nuances. All my new guys, all my new agents out there, man, get with a winning team. Click the link below if you're having trouble finding a winning team who consistently has 5-figure weekly earning producers over the phone. All right? Until next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in.